Good evening and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Cities Skylines. Here we go, we're continuing on. So the last thing we did was cross the 36,000 mark and turn our city into a colossal city, which gave us the floating cafe, the nuclear power plant, and the harbour bus hub. Which is very, very cool. So what I think we're going to do is probably going to have to throw down a nuclear power plant at some point, because that's really, really cool. What is it kind of... It makes noise pollution, but that's all it makes. It's not too much. Oh, it doesn't just... Oh, it only just doesn't fit there. So let's just get rid of this. Oh, dang it. And then we'll just get rid of this one. And we'll throw it down. So... it obviously produces its own power, right? Output 800, which means our power is absolutely through the roof. We're nowhere near using up like anywhere near the power we should be blah 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 using. Which means that I'm not really sure what there is to do now. It's probably just more like design more areas. Can we buy a new thing? Oh, we can. We can buy a new thing. We can buy a new thing. Oh. Wait, what kind of train stuff have we got? Do we... construct a train line. So in terms of our train stations, those are the metro lines. That's the metro line. There's bus lines kind of throughout. There's not really many buses over here. So maybe we need to create... yeah, I think we need to create a bus line that kind of does the loops around here. It's probably not the easiest thing to do, but actually let's give it a go. So we'll give it a go. So... just see how much we can cover. So it kind of does a little loop. And at some point, yeah, so it comes back. Let's say it stops there. Comes back, loops this way. Needs to do this loop as well. Comes back this way. Let's say it goes up, and then back around, and back this way, and then that's the line. Okay, so that means that most of that is covered. Now, the thing about the industry is that it can't really be covered. So let's call this... let's call this the, I don't know, the farmer's line. We'll make it a nice kind of faded green, I suppose. Yeah, that works. That's pretty noticeable. Okay, cool. And then... we've got a bus line here. We don't really need bus lines around these places yet because there's not a lot going on. The campus doesn't really need one. There's lines around here. Where's the line that goes everywhere? We had a yellow line that goes everywhere. I don't think we've got that anymore. We need to build... yeah, we need one. We do need to build one. So let's build another line. Was it a yellow line? Oh, no. That's the... oh, press the wrong button. That's the Ditko line, which is over there. So let's see, we do need a line that goes everywhere. So that was an error. Let's... how do I... oh, dang it. There we go. Other side. Move it across the way. So it's going to go here. And it's going to go here. So there's like longer between the stops. But it needs to be useful. So it goes on the highway. Goes around this way. Goes over there. Goes this way. All the way there. Then it's going to do the loop. So there. Into the city. Into like, there'll be more stops here. For obvious reasons, because there's like probably more people around there. Goes through campus. Comes back. Needs to come back out. Yeah, so it's there at the minute. It does need to come back out. So let's say that it loops this way. It needs to come back across over here somehow. Oh, you know what? Let's actually, one sec. Where is the... Dang it, where did the line go? There it is. So we'll move that. Over here. Oh, right click gets rid. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, right click actually kind of cancels back to where you were. Okay, a stop there. Then it will go all the way over here. And complete the line. And I'm going to call this the everywhere line. Even though it's not the everywhere. Well, it's mostly everywhere. Okay, we're going to make it pink. Oh, didn't rename it. Oh, I just took a screenshot. My bad. Everywhere line. Perfect. 21 stops. 5 vehicles? Yeah, I guess so. Fine. And that kind of covers a lot of stuff. We're still making good money. Look, we're at 232, and that's with our power plant absolutely, like, doing crazy work over here. Okay, cool. Now, off to our actual trains. So we've got a cargo train terminal that we could maybe... Does it have to link up like so? So it needs to be roadside and link up to the thing. So we've got a train line that comes here... here, goes across the way, and we own this land as well. Well, it's got to be here. This makes the most sense. This by far makes the most sense. So, oh, actually no, there makes the most sense. Yeah, that makes more sense. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll build, the highway comes off from there. Stop snapping. Every time it like resets, it's like, you want to snap? Like, no. Like that. Now, is that enough room for us to... Oh, you can't... Oh, okay, but that's why you can't put it down on the highway like that. But we do need it to be kind of wide lanes. So let's upgrade these into that. So we can put this... Okay, so we're going to have to delete... Okay, pause and delete some of this. And then I can't see. I can't see. Oh, guess, dang it. There we go. That's connected up. Is that connected up? Did that do it? Yeah, it looks like it did. Okay, so it's a little bit janky, but it did do it. Okay, now we need the power. Need the what? Yeah, we need the power to connect up. So let's go for, yeah, you know what, let's go from there across, and then there, like so. So that's power. Now we need water, which we've already kind of got started on over here. So let's just make sure we cover everything, because we might build on some of this at some point. Okay, so that's now got what it needs to start work, I suppose. Cool. Now we go back to the highway. I've paused it again. In fact, I'm not going to pause it. Let's not pause it. And this is now highway again. That runs alongside this track. Let's do that. Keep it kind of straight. Okay, perfect. So we now have a cargo train thing. So we're focused on cargo trains, not like passenger trains. So we need to make a line. We don't have any stations. We've only got one. We've got the terminal, which is great, but we don't have the stations. So that train line goes out here. Would make sense if we could purchase this one, then we can build the line. Newly unlocked build. Yep, yeah, I'm aware. We've got that. That's good. That's good. That's useful. These things constantly annoy me. Go away. Let's do a check. Anyone else? Anyone else getting sad, getting annoyed? Not so much from what I can see. Some people asking for garbage. Some people need to be collected. Other than that, we're pretty okay, pretty good. We've got a bit of a residential demand, so we finished off this whole section, which is very good. We've done that. That's lovely. Let's now finish up over here. So we'll do that, see how that goes. Industry can do the next little part of this, I suppose. And that'll do us nicely. And we'll leave it at that for now. We don't want to put stuff down too quickly. We're at 37,000 now, and the next target is way, way, way ahead of us at 55. And then 65 is the last one. And once we hit 65, you know, that's when I'm now thinking, okay, we've played this particular save for a good long amount of time. So that's the Harbour Bus Hub. 2 piers that provide outside connection, integrated bus station, multi-level metro hub. Goodness me, that is ridiculously big. Whew. Yowza. Okay. We don't have an airport yet because we need the 55,000 to do that. Those are the public transport hubs. That, I mean, at some point we're going to have to do that. But that, again, that may be something I save for another save. So how do I... The split does not look very easy there. You know, like it looks freaking difficult. That's a tough turn to make. How do I... Ah, would it be easy if it was one way? Would that allow you to... It still wouldn't. That's ridiculous. How am I meant to do this? Because, like, these are all... See, look at that. That feels like such a sharp turn, no? Is it just me? Am I just being ridiculous? I shouldn't have done that. There we go. It should go one up from there. And go down, and then... Oh! Construct a train station. Oh, wait. There, I guess. You come back down. Can you go like that? And then just have this like wild train line that goes over things. You can. I mean, this is cool. I'm not sure this is something that would get approved by the city planner's office, but it's cool. Okay, then... Whoa, look at that. It turns it into an actual, like, genuine huge bridge. Let's bring it down by one. And then, yeah, this is where we're looking to get to. So it goes like that. Like that. Okay, so then we've got to put down another train station. Do we have the space there? We actually... Yeah, we do. We do that. That'll work. I mean, that is not curved at all. So let's do that. You don't have power, but you could if we just did a little doosh, 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 doosh. There we go. There's your power. That's all you need. Train line. I mean, train line, that has just taken like all of our money. I love that they're annoyed that there's a train. Like, it's not going to help the industry. It's going to do, like, wonders for the industry. And that's actually a train line built, because we've just connected it back to where we were. So... Oh, that doesn't have power. Oh, that's very annoying. Okay, let's just do this, this, this. Okay, create new line. Add stop. Can't add a stop there. So, for the minute, it just does this loop. And that's okay. So, train line. That's the 0% line. That's the metro line, do I? Okay. Train line, train line, train line, train. Oh, I know. The Maguire line. Because he stops a train. Okay, so we are now going to see trains. And these are these passenger trains? They look like passenger trains that can do the loops. Wait, where's that train gone? It's over there. Oh my word. Let's... Passenger train. Distance traveled 27. No passengers yet. Let's follow it. So, it goes over all of that. takes an absolute takes an absolute dive off of there. No one gets on because this. Wait, whoa. Hey, no. You need to go. Oh, it's not going all the way round because there's not enough stops for it to do that. So I need 45,000. Okay, if I can get to 45,000, I can build a train station here. It needs to be roadside. But the good thing about that is we can do that with kind of a smaller road that comes out of there. Maybe an actual regular smaller road. There we go. Curve it. Yeah, like so. Would that do it? Obviously, spending this money is kind of a bit silly, but okay, now when I've got the money to put down a train station here, it will, yeah, that'll be fine. Oh, mostly. Actually, maybe the road needs to go a little bit closer. Yeah, see if that works. It's actually a bit too close now. Ah, dang it. Stop looking at trains. Okay, there we go. That is near on perfect, but this road is causing the problems. So this highway just needs to be edited very tiny, small amount. As close as it can before it yells at me. Okay. Like that, and then just connect up. Like that. But, so yeah, they moved a little bit, but not a lot. Okay. Highways are expensive, so that has now led to me to need to... Okay, perfect. Now, very close on the 45,000, very nearly there. Very... No, there we go. Perfect. Why is it higher? What? Why would you... Frustrating. Good. Good. The double connections there are outrageous. Not enough money. Hit play. I know I need money. There we go. Thank you. Perfect. Okay, perfect. Now, need power. Actually, with that, we can solve that with this. Can we? Will that do it? It should. Water. Yeah. Power. Very nearly. Just need that. There we go. Perfect. Okay, done. Now we need to correct the line. So Need to not create a new line. Need to edit this one. Wait. No. So, drag line to add stop. Done. Cargo train just came in and did a thing. It did a thing. I gotta wait and see if it does it again. No, okay, that's a passenger train. Oh, no, there's a cargo train. Okay, it did. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, now another train comes in. That's a passenger train, so it just goes through. It will stop here. No one will get on, because there's no one in this place, really. Both ways. Cargo train got stopped at a signal, goes on through. Now, over here, our passenger train will shoot off this way. And it's not too sharp. It could be sharper. It could be better. And this one will fly off on that way and run away. Cracking stuff. Now, what the heck is this? Get rid of that. That is an eyesore if I ever did see one. Goodness me. No, thank you. So, let's take a quick overview of the line. Two passengers have taken this one. Two tourists have said, you know what, we're going to go on this one and see a little bit of the nothing around us. So, let's see if we can, is there enough demand to see? I don't think there is, but that's okay. Let's keep going. This is a passenger train station. I guess, well, people going to work. People go to work. That is a thing that people do. So we'll fill that up. And this will, over time, not be a great place to go through, but you'll know you're going to work. And if you go to work, you got to go to work. So go to work. These cars coming in, they come in. For some reason, they decide to go around the other way. Why would you leave? Why would you not just... Well, that needs to be fixed, doesn't it? Okay, let's turn this into a one-way road with 4-lane one-way road. Yeah. Because that is going to drive me bonkers. Why the heck are you coming out, doing a flip, and then coming that way? Ridiculous stuff. Wait, can there be houses built in front of this? No way. I don't think they... Oh, they will. Oh, my word. They actually will. Stop that. Don't do that. What the heck is that about? Like, what? You're going to go live next to the cargo thing? No. So we've also kind of accidentally created a district there. And, like, whatever's over here, we've created maybe the next residential connection over there. In a way, there is probably a way to connect this up. So let's go up, over. Can't go down, it's already occupied. Okay. A ridiculous little connection, but that's actually part of what I love about my somewhat terrible city. Now, okay, continuing on. We've actually done quite a lot in this episode, really. So oil extraction district still doing its thing. It's mostly, well, it is oil extraction, so we're kind of going in on that. Look at the electricity. Turn that off for a second, but keep this up. So over time, I'm guessing this oil extraction district is going to take the oil. It's going to get rid of it. At which point we convert this district into something else. Maybe like a foresting district. Like, we can just click and change it. We don't need to do that right now because the oil, despite the fact that the pollution is just horrific, it is still actually doing us a bit of work. Even though actually the fact is, the nuclear power is going bonkers anyway. 1.4. We've got 800 coming out of this. Do we even need the oil extraction? You know what? I don't even think we do. Off you go. You are not needed. And you, all of you, are going to be going timber. Oh, timber. No, timber. Timber. There we go. So all of these buildings will now completely reset. They'll disappear, and they shall come back as new, as a different thing. And that will actually allow us to... Oh, this could be residential as well. We have briefly lost power because I am an absolute idiot and didn't connect this to the main grid. So let's do that now. Okay, the power should be coming back. And it is. Because this is connected up. These industry buildings are going to disappear and then return. Okay, and we can actually... I'm very happy that we can now use... Police is covered. Yeah, police is covered. So no need for anything to be worried about over there. Healthcare covered. Deathcare covered. So we're actually covered. We're doing all right. We're nearly at 38,000. Okay, what we're going to do, last thing we're going to do is just fill out... Oh, thank you. Fill out the last of these little residential areas. And let's do high density in the middle here because it looks a bit different every now and then to have it be a bit different. Yeah, maybe the edge there as well. Maybe that one. Maybe that one. Little odd parts, odds and ends that are going to be different. Okay, now that should see a rather grand boost to our numbers. Are buildings now coming down here that are... Is that a tree? That's not a tree building. It's definitely not a tree building. What do you mean not operating? Oh, there we go. You are. It's just taking time. Trees, trees, timber, trees, trees, crematorium, oil. You're still operating as though this is still an oil district. It is not. Did it just disappear? It did. Is that the one? Did it just... I think it did, but I'm not quite sure. But it will, I'm sure. I'm hoping. Righto, goodness me. So this is now just like straight up. This is garbage city. Throw down one of those. Throw down another one of those. See if that helps with our seeming... garbage. Press, Daffodil Park, Redfern, Mudford, Parker District, the Simon Harmer Trade School, the Underhill Heights, the Farming District, the Takeda Timber District, and the Going Timber District. The Wholesome Hills, a fire... What's this? What's over here? What district are you in? You're not in any district. Okay, let's maybe not have you just creating regular industry. Let's draw out... Draw out the district here then. Okay. Those residential demands are nearly completely gone, which does make sense. Okay, cool. All cool, it's just connected all up. This is the Umber district, apparently. Let's say that it is the... I'm going to call it a Stark district instead. And since it is mostly... You know, it's got that cargo thing. I'm going to... Oh, wait, what raw materials are here? None. There's flipping none. So... There's none. But that is a little area for... Yeah, the reason that's there is because it's got the garbage incineration plant there. So, okay, fine. There's a bit of pollution in these little dotted areas because there's where garbage is being collected. Like, I can't just throw them... Like, they've got to be in little spaces somewhere, even if it's horrible to look at. Okay, cool. Are these buildings... They're not fully... there yet, but they very nearly are. We're at 38,000, and that is a good place to end it today. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I do hope you enjoyed it. We went in on making some nice trains and the train lines and the train journeys and things like that, which is very, very cool. Even if it's mostly like if you work in this district, you can get the train from home over here, wherever you live, blah, blah, blah. You've got to stop there and you've got to stop there. It would make sense at some point to have a train stop station maybe over here as well, considering the train line is already kind of built this way. But that's for another time. That is for another time. This is well developed, and then we've got all of this land over here. We've got a lot to be doing. What's this? That's a cargo train coming in, bringing in goods, helping us out, doing good stuff. Lots and lots still to build before we get anywhere near the end target total of a megalopolis. Oh yeah. Thanks for watching. Until next time.